Zombie fans, 2026 is not playing around. If you thought you'd seen it all, think again. This year's zombie and virus movies are darker, scarier, and more intense than ever before. We're talking fast-spreading outbreaks, cities collapsing overnight, survival stories that hit hard, and monsters that will have you sleeping with the lights on. The tension? Brutal. The chaos? Relentless. The stakes? Absolutely terrifying. Welcome back to Movie Guru. If you love heart-pounding survival horror and apocalyptic madness, smash that like button and subscribe, because today we're diving into the new 2026 zombie and virus movies you must watch. Trust me, these ones are next level. Kicking off with number 6, Exit 8, 2025. Exit 8 is a tense, high-stakes survival thriller that throws you into a terrifying, confined nightmare. The story follows Ava, a skilled paramedic who's already strained by life's pressures when a massive explosion rocks the city's busiest highway. In the chaos that follows, she and a handful of survivors find themselves trapped inside a smoke-filled tunnel near Exit 8, cut off from the outside world with no immediate way out. As smoke thickens and oxygen runs low, tempers flare and fear spreads. Ava quickly steps up, using her medical training and calm under pressure to organize the group and keep hope alive. But it isn't just smoke they're fighting. The rising panic, claustrophobia, and desperate decisions test their limits as they navigate blocked passageways, fire hazards, and collapsing concrete. Number 5. Primate, 2025. Primate is a gripping sci-fi thriller that dives deep into genetic manipulation, human evolution, and the terrifying unknown. The story follows Dr. Evelyn Shaw, a brilliant but controversial scientist obsessed with unlocking the mysteries of the human mind. When a secret bioengineering project goes awry, a prototype serum intended to enhance cognition instead accelerates primal instincts, transforming lab subjects into violent, hyper-intelligent beings. As the outbreak spreads beyond the research facility, chaos erupts in the nearby city. Civilians and authorities struggle to contain what's essentially an evolution gone wrong. Creatures who think faster, fight harder, and refuse to obey anyone's orders. Evelyn must face the devastating consequences of her ambition and team up with a hardened special ops leader to stop the catastrophe she helped create. Primate becomes a pulse-pounding battle between humanity and its own creations, asking a chilling question: how far is too far when you're playing God with evolution? Number 4. Send Help, 2026. This movie drops you into a wild survival horror comedy where two very different people are stranded on a remote island after a terrifying plane crash. Linda Liddell, an overlooked corporate strategist, and her arrogant boss Bradley Preston are the only survivors, forced into an uneasy partnership as they fight for food, shelter, and ultimately their lives in the harsh wilderness. From the start, power shifts constantly. Bradley's entitled attitude clashes with Linda's unexpected survival skills, uncovering buried grudges and dark humor as tensions escalate. What begins as a desperate struggle for safety turns into a twisted battle of wills, with both characters pushed to their breaking points through psychological games, physical challenges, and unexpected violence in the jungle.
No help is coming. This is how things are now.
Number 3, Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, 2026. This movie picks up almost immediately after the bloody chaos of the first Ready or Not film, throwing Grace McCauley right back into the madness she thought she'd escaped. After surviving her murderous in-laws' lethal game, she soon learns that winning wasn't the end. It was just the beginning. This time, Grace is hunted again. Not just by one family, but by 4 rival powerful families who want her dead or under their control. But she's not alone. Her estranged sister Faith joins her in a brutal new version of hide and seek, where the stakes are even higher. Whoever survives and wins gains control of a mysterious council that holds world-shaping power. What unfolds promises more wild chases, dark humor, shocking violence, and twisted surprises. As Grace fights not just for her life, but to protect her sister and challenge the rules of the deadly game that refuses to let her go. Number 2. Zombie Plane, 2026. This movie is a wild, over-the-top action comedy twist on the zombie apocalypse that takes the chaos 30,000 feet in the air. What starts as a routine commercial flight from Sydney to Los Angeles turns into utter mayhem when a deadly zombie contagion breaks out mid-flight, turning passengers into the undead and threatening the entire world. Stranded in the cabin with the infected, a bizarre group of celebrities turned secret agents, including undercover operative Vanilla Ice and Sophie Monk, all playing exaggerated versions of themselves, must band together to fight the outbreak. Their mission? Contain the virus before the US military shoots the plane out of the sky to stop the contagion from spreading to the ground. Lastly, number 1, Colony, 2026. Colony is a tense, claustrophobic action horror that drops you straight into a spreading outbreak and survival nightmare. It begins when biotechnology professor Kwon Se-jong attends a conference where a rapidly mutating virus is released, turning people into terrifying infected beings with unpredictable behavior. As the infection explodes, authorities seal off the entire building, trapping Se-jong and a group of survivors. Security officers, scientists and civilians, inside with no escape and no help. Inside the quarantine zone, fear and chaos escalate as the infected continue to evolve into more dangerous forms, forcing the group to fight not just the outbreak, but their own desperation and distrust while navigating narrow corridors and hidden threats at every turn.